You have to just survive 20 minutes with one of them for $100 million.
100
Which one are
mil.
you picking?
100 million.
Between a grizzly bear,
Let's knock the bear off.
a tiger, a hippo, and an alligator.
Okay, well.
I think there's a right answer here.
Warning. You're about to embark on an adventure of epic proportions. Buckle up, bucko. You're now tuned in to The Epic Show. With your hosts, Gabe and Dave. Coming to you live from the Epic Center.
Welcome to episode 53. Starting off the new season, the new year.
Starting off the new year.
Or new year for Epic. The Epic calendar is a little different than the normal calendar.
Yeah, it's not.
It has different winters.
It ain't no regular calendar.
We should have the Epic calendar and just shirtless pictures of us on each page.
Yeah, it'd be pretty good.
You can get.
Let's get sold out.
Do you want
get the winter months?
You can get January, March. I get April. Well, we both get April.
Well, yeah, it's our birth month.
So
yeah. What's up with what's up with in media and like TikTok and like modern slang? It's like no one wants to be regular. It's always, oh, this is different, or this is I'm not no regular, or like
no one wants to be. Everyone wants to be.
Everyone wants to be irregular.
It's just individualism.
But doesn't that make everything regular then?
Being different is regular.
Yeah, being different would at some point be regular if there's no.
Yeah,
because everyone's actively trying
to be different is regular now.
It's very different.
But I think it's almost just being regular is different.
Is different now. No, and that's the hidden truth.
The Joe Schmoes are actually the most.
Are really the guys everyone envies.
The red pills actually are just Joe Schmo who goes to work and has a normal car and
dies.
Yeah, that's what trying to be different is, being that. So if you want to be different, you should just
go to college
and get your 9 to 5. Get your cringe.
Not everyone's gonna be an artist. I promise.
Well, it is art. Think about
being a normal is art nowadays. Yeah. Having a family and being a father is art.
Yeah, the art of fatherhood is one of the deepest arts that we have in our culture.
Fuck.
And it's
so artistic.
Few and far between.
Well,
if you actually,
it's hard to get inspiration from anyone, especially whenever your father leaves.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, the lack of fatherhood is actually the
lack of fatherhood.
The real art. So
true.
It creates more art.
It's fathering from a distance. In my
opinion. There's a deep dive article, and it's like why every piece of art is actually about
someone
the
not
father.
having a dad.
Yeah, it's about it. No, I've made that up. I made that up. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like
every
a video
piece
essay.
Of art is about
why every movie
leaving.
is actually about fathers.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah,
fully.
Well, I got a quick.
This ain't no regular movie. Is what it's. Is like the ad.
Yeah, that was actually the ad for the Goofy movie too.
Oh, this movie about to hit different. That's what.
That's the quote.
What people are gonna say.
Yeah, that's like
critics are saying
in 2023.
This movie is different.
When they use TikTok comments as like the official critics because they can't pay. You can't. With the strike, you're not allowed to like do that anymore. So there's TikTok comments like, I don't even know. Like, this movie is not even that mid.
Critics are raving.
I'm gonna see that.
Critics are raving.
This movie is not mid.
On God, this on my list for real.
On God, I'm gonna put this in my letterbox. For real.
On God, I'm gonna put this in my bird box.
This movie's almost as good as Bird Box.
Bird Box 2 flopped. Because I didn't even know it came out.
I heard it's just the same thing, but in a different country.
I think it's a different state.
Like, what if we did Bird Box, but European? Wait, this guy.
This guy needs a raise.
We're going to start getting, we're going to start getting more reality shows because the last time we had a strike was when.
What's this? Oh, the writer's strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the last time it was around the birth of reality television. So that's when Honey Boo Boo was. Roots on the screen.
Roots on the screen. Roots.
Don't hit. You gonna hit a button?
Standing on the.
Oh, we got the clap and the intro.
And the intro on that one. Good job, Root.
Nice. And I paused. That was actually me.
Perfect.
So, but when we had a strike. Oh God. Root.
She thinks Tanjiro's head is a good.
Scratching pole. But that's when Honey Boo Boo came out. Duck Dynasty.
Oh, those were
Jersey Shore.
Oh man, I can't get over how annoying. I'm so glad Duck Dynasty season
that was bad.
Done
that was not.
Because that was some people's whole personality was acting like the grandpa. Good job, Root.
Yeah, the old guy. Dude, they're all old.
Dude, she is
destroying everything.
Destroying the set.
God.
It's
well,
her
if you
world.
Stay there, you can replace him. But.
Well, you know how she doesn't like humans, so whenever she sees little humans, she's gonna go
little ones
rants on them.
So
nice.
Okay. Well, they're like Greninja and Luigi and Mario are down. So.
Down. Down. Well, that was that guy. We grew up with a kid whose entire personality was like.
Yeah.
He was like
just referencing
he was like
Duck
12
Dynasty.
years old and he was really good at Duck Dynasty.
He was really good at it.
I mean, he was the only one doing it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's not. But that's gonna be a new thing because you don't have to pay writers to make reality television. You just find
you find people
a
who
weird
are willing.
bunch of people and film them, and then that's the show.
Jeez.
So,
well,
that's gonna be.
You remember
really
Johnny
bad.
Kate plus 8?
What's that?
It was a white woman and an Asian dad, and they just had 8 kids.
Oh yeah, there's so many shows about just having a lot of kids.
And like there's plenty of families that have substantially more kids than 8.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they were chosen.
Well, it's Asian, so it's like.
But it ruined their relationship was because they were constantly under scrutiny.
Yeah.
I think everything got turned on the dad. I think he resorted to alcohol.
Yeah. They're just filming like.
Is she in the shot?
She might actually be very.
She's actually being so cute right now.
Well, I got a quick question to start off.
Okay. I have.
So this is like
probably a long answer.
Maybe like a sort of would you rather, but along that lines.
Yeah.
I'm here we got. You have to survive 20 minutes with one of them for $100 million. Which one are you picking?
100 million
between a grizzly bear.
Let's knock the bear off.
A tiger, a hippo, and an alligator.
Okay. Well,
I think there's a right answer here.
I do too, and I think the joke's on you.
Oh.
Because I just got recommended a YouTube short.
Okay.
About how to survive a hippo attack.
Okay. So how are you doing that?
Well, what they said, it was on Joe Rogan, and this guy was getting chased by a hippo. They run 19 miles an hour straight.
Okay. Most people can't run that fast.
It's like a really fast guy.
Yeah.
Which is not me. So he said that the best thing to do whenever you're running from a hippo is to either run. Yes, to get. But it's to either run zigzag or go and hide behind something. So they were getting chased, and then there was termite hills in the environment they were in, and then they just went and hid behind the termite hills, and then it was like a car going by, and it was just like the hippo would just kept on running. It's like, damn it, they're behind the termite hill.
Well, I'm trying to think what's the scenario? Like, are you in
their
environment?
I wouldn't choose that. I wouldn't choose the hippo though.
Oh, would you?
Because they're too erratic. Because really, if they wanted to, they could run through that termite hill.
You know, they're the most dangerous.
Oh yeah, no, they're so erratic. I mean, they act however they want, whenever they want. I would choose a crocodile.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I feel like because a bear
I just gotta
avoid
that snout.
It's just the mouth.
Yeah,
and I feel like
I gotta get on for dear life.
You can get on their back and do something. Well, they
roll,
death roll. Yeah.
They roll really hard.
But as long as you're not bit.
Yeah, but they're so fast. I don't know. There's a lot of things that go into it. But
tiger's not happening.
If 100 million is online, bear and tiger's not happening.
Yeah. Let's be honest. Well, the bear, you could have a small chance if you play dead, and you just hope for the best.
Okay, I'm taking into consideration
for 20 minutes
that all of these are bloodlust, hungry.
I'm just assuming they just plop a random wild one of these in a.
Oh,
space.
and you just want to get a lazy one.
No, I mean,
It's luck of the draw.
it could be luck of the draw, but hippo's not.
You either have to go with hippo, but you really
hippo
have
or
to.
bear. I would rank it crocodile first, bear.
How are you
Tiger,
going bear
hippo.
at all? Bear is the last one.
Well, I just know about bears a little bit more. I just know like if you play dead, there's a small chance you can
David.
survive. Because you can't. There's no strategy for a tiger.
Well, what happens whenever it comes up to you and it bites out of your side while
I might get injured.
and
But,
you're like, yeah, injured? No, it's gonna bite. It's gonna bite all the way to your other hip.
no, but that's what you're supposed to do. Like if you're supposed to first. Like,
I'm not gonna let it take
try to act big,
bro.
first.
No, you're not gonna have a nick taken out of you by a bear and live.
I'm not saying like there's instances where people have survived by playing dead.
It's gonna put its paw on you. It's
Yeah,
gonna sink its
those
claws in a little
hit
bit,
you
and
bad.
it's gonna.
No,
and
they'll
it's gonna
swat you
wait
around
for
to
your
make
reaction.
They'll swat you.
Okay, I think you're gonna get
I've
knocked
seen a
out
bear.
in the SWAT. You've seen a bear?
Yeah.
Why? Because you've been to California?
Well, you know, some people might have seen me there. Neither here nor there. I've been.
I think that's foolish that bear's that high on your list. The true
Tiger's
answer,
not.
and everyone's gonna agree with me, is bear last, tiger, hippo, croc. That's how you have to do it. I'm not even gonna talk
Tiger's
about
last
bear.
one.
I'm not even gonna talk about possibly.
We have the most data on. I feel like bear
Dude,
encounters
data.
are very.
Okay. Okay, man. Data is not going to help you. First of all, not in a lab coat. Second,
I'm in the room with the bear, and then I'm pulling out my
oh yeah,
my
you
laptop. I'm like,
hold on, I have data.
okay, if
Let
I
me
go at
hack
this
this
angle,
bear. You're gonna hack a bear, bro.
you can't hack a hippo. Or
You
a
can't hack any of these.
You can life hack them.
I could life.
I have a
hack 'em.
lot of life hacks.
Yeah, I have a life straw. You put it in
Yeah,
like poop.
or just suck it
and then
dry.
Suck water out, or the water that you probably already drank, and then the poop that's in there.
Yeah, and then they don't have any nutrients, and they sleep.
Yeah, you could probably just put a life straw in their stomach, and then
slurp.
but like put it
That's
up
what
in
I
a
would do.
way
I
where
would burrow.
yeah,
I'd have a pocket knife. I'd let the bear eat me,
and
and then
burrow
when it
out.
least expects it, I'm like, and then I come out and
One swift.
yeah,
Yeah, okay, that's pretty good.
that's my strategy.
Yeah, I think you'd win.
Yeah,
$100 million. What would you do with the $100 million? What's the first thing? Okay, someone hands you $100 million. After this, say you walk away unscathed. What are you doing?
100 mil. I'm never working a day in my life.
Oh,
first
absolutely not.
of all, what?
Are you gonna call your
I
girlfriend?
mean, I'd probably like research stuff. Yeah, I'd call everybody. I'd call.
Well, how would
Caroline,
that?
call
How would
you,
that conversation? Well,
Well,
how
I would
much would
pay-
you give me?
I had to,
How much would you give me to be your personal assistant?
No, I would give you a fat.
Oh, you
like,
give me a little
you,
sum, and
you're
I
not
wouldn't have to
working.
do that?
You're
Okay,
working.
okay. Cool.
Caroline's like not paying
Yeah,
any
no,
for
she's
student
good.
loans. Like
She's still gonna go to
family's
work. though.
good. Like family's getting
Oh, your family.
lake house, whatever. Yeah, nobody in my immediate life is.
You could get your
struggling.
brother to be your personal assistant.
Yeah, somebody's gonna
Someone
has
has
a job.
to be.
I'll hire somebody.
Someone's gonna have a job.
Yeah, someone to get hired. I would just upgrade. I'd upgrade the podcast, hire like a whole team. I wouldn't have to do any of it.
We would have a sick budget to
yeah,
get any
huge
guest
budget.
on. Really,
Yeah, we could.
really. If we just had like if say you had $100 million and we just used $2 million as like a guest budget, we could pay
Yeah, yeah.
anyone for the rest of our lives. To be
We could,
honest,
yeah, we could just
Like,
pay Drake or not me.
No,
That'd
probably
be a
get
lot of
Drake.
it. That'd be a lot of it. We would lose. I'm not trying
I
to
feel
see
like
this
if we
get low
budgeted,
in
if
my
we
life.
budgeted it,
Yeah.
then yeah, no, that'd be then $2 million for sure.
I could
would be
play
lasting
around
forever.
with like 30 million
Mm-hmm.
or more. And say like probably half of it I could play
Bro.
around, and just the rest is being
10.
invested and
10 you can play.
untouched. Yeah,
Could play with 3.
I've never had to think about.
Neither have I.
Well, what do you're investing in Jimmy John's?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy 36 Jimmy John's
You're gonna be-
locations.
yeah.
And then I'll be broke, and then I'll just wait for the quarterly.
You're gonna wait for the.
for the quarterly
flip?
things. Yeah,
I mean, I guess what you're
I feel
supposed
like
to
with
buy
that much
property
money,
or
I
something.
feel like with that, I mean, No, not really. I mean,
I'm not trying to like see this.
you don't really, even if you do have property like that, like you don't really own that. Like you
Yeah,
really
you just weren't trying to flip it around.
you really don't own the property. Like say, like do your parents own your house?
Yep.
Okay, if they stop paying taxes for 5 years, I promise you that the house will be taken. They no longer own it. They went through everything
Yeah,
the
it's
right
not
way
really
too.
owned.
No, it's just here. You got this paper, and until you fuck with us, you can have all the things you need.
Till you mess up.
Till you mess up, then it's all gone.
So you got Jimmy John's, you got no
Okay,
job.
now first thing that I'm doing is
You're gonna get
DMing every hot girl on Instagram, and I'm gonna say, yacht party.
yacht party.
I'm going there.
So you're going horny straight off the
Horny. Horny. 100%, bro. Yacht party. I'm not leaving that boat until I've planted seed at least 20 times.
So you just have a
I'm just
ship
going to
of
be
seed-
Attila the Hun.
seed ship?
Or not Attila the Hun. Genghis Khan, pretty much.
Conqueror?
Spreading seed.
Oh.
But you know that, like,
It's like a war.
you know that, like, I think
Europe.
it's like, I don't know the exact percentage, but like a large, like 20% of people are like actually in like the Middle East and Asia are like related to King Genghis Khan in some sort of way.
I'm not gonna
That's true.
Fact
You can
check
look
that.
at yeah, fact check it.
let me see. Let me see.
Yeah, it's gonna surprise you. The
So what do I even
percentage,
search
look
for?
up like percentage of people that are related to Genghis Khan, because he was spreading seed, bro.
Oh, it comes up without even
Yeah,
So, an international group of geneticists studying Y chromosome data have found that nearly 8% of men living in the region of the former Mongol Empire carry Y chromosomes that are nearly identical.
do you want to look up how big was the Mongol Empire and then on a map?
That's, I mean, 8% of men living, like, that's probably a lot.
You're gonna be shocked at how big his empire was.
He just was what, like pillaging and
He ran shit.
oh my god, that's like the entire
8% of those
Asia.
people. Yeah, India, Asia.
yeah, 8% of that's like millions.
That's millions.
yeah. So
One guy.
so you're trying to be that?
Kinda. But over here.
I don't know if 100 million is enough for that.
Oh,
You got to think like
what?
Elon Musk is not doing that with. And he's like the richest.
He's not
guy
as
in the world.
horny as me.
You don't know.
He's too
You
in
think you
innovation.
think that guy's not piping? Or
No,
he's married.
no.
But other people.
Well, he's married to Grimes, which is so weird. Is that not so weird? Do you know who Grimes is?
Not really.
The girl.
I know
Or them.
Oh, them.
I don't know.
Grimes and Musk. That's bad.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
like
she
a
looks like a.
she's like a Charlie
pop star.
XCX type. Yeah, she is.
What?
Yeah. She's like
What
a
is
pop star.
this? This is like he actually got the goth
This is-
girl. That,
yeah,
like,
no,
people
he did. He ended
meme
up getting
about.
the golf girl. Yeah,
That's so weird.
yeah, I know. Isn't that-
Wow, I didn't know this.
Yeah, they're married.
Wow.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
I think he just
she's
wants
married to that guy.
a goth girl, and it happened. He had the means to do. So you
Dude,
could
he
have a goth
keeps her
girl
on
if that's
so
what.
much payroll, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you could have the goth girl that you want.
Oh, for sure.
So you got a goth girl, you got seeds and yachts.
Yeah, do all that.
There could be. I feel like
After
at the end of that,
yacht-
you'll just be laying on the yacht with like, I don't know, just like empty, just like floating in the.
Yeah, I would just immediately realize, be
Gulf.
like, oh, wow, I have so much child support to pay.
you
Then I go
lose
broke.
all of it, and you're just like, dude, David, like,
Jeez, dude.
and you're like, but I'm just like, remember when you said I was an idiot for picking Bear second? Ding. Hung up.
No.
And it's like Darth Vader.
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
On the yacht as the camera
I would
goes up.
genuinely, I wouldn't do that. I would be horny for sure, but I would
With
find counsel.
counsel, you'd like hire mentors and stuff.
I'd probably
You get like
I'd probably just hire. I mean, actually, probably couldn't hire Andrew Tate, but he'd be good. He'd be a
hire.
good
No,
mentor.
he would scam you out of your money.
No, I would just pay him to be around me all the time.
I don't
But
know,
that's not enough
not
money. It's
good.
really not enough. Because like what, I have to give him like 20 mil, but I mean, he doesn't need it.
No, he's got way more than all that.
So I gotta find someone else.
You know, he's
a good mentor who's like not rich.
You just be hanging out with Aiden Ross and Andrew Tate all the time.
Yeah, I probably would.
You know, he's playing Aiden Ross in Smash for like, he's like, I had a lot of time in this house to practice the game. I've been getting back into games.
Him and Smash.
And he's like, I could beat your ass at Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
And like they're playing for
He's
like
a Kirby
10K
man.
or something. I think he plays Ike.
Does he? Is this true?
Yeah.
He plays
I don't know if
Smash?
they're actually going to do it, but he was just saying that on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I gotta watch that.
So
I've been watching his stuff after he got out of prison.
You like actively invested?
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
I see it, but I'm just like,
He says good stuff.
yeah, I don't know. I haven't really seen. He's not doing his old like outlandish stuff anymore.
No, it's all about self betterment and stuff like that now.
Yeah,
He just toned it all down. So I mean,
it's
it
like
worked.
I can't go back in the clean.
His thing worked. Yeah, he's not talking about like cheating on. He's not like talking about the one most cursed Andrew Tate interview was whenever he was like, if you Roots is looking at me. If you make a girl come and you tell her that you're gonna cheat on her, and then you go and cheat on her to get her horny. That's the most cursed.
I never saw that one.
Yeah, he doesn't say that no more.
This actually reminds me. I actually got in a fight with my girlfriend recently.
About what?
Well, I have this Google Doc,
Okay.
right? And it's like a rule. It's like rule set. Like it's like a list of like what
For you to follow or for her?
for her. So it's like what
Nice.
not to wear,
Excel spreadsheet.
things you can't. No, it's like a Google Doc with
Okay.
like colors and stuff.
Oh, it
so
makes
it's
it
like-
easier for her brain.
Yeah, it's like I had to revise it a few times.
Yeah.
I had to put like graphics and stuff.
Cliff notes and stuff.
Yeah, like GIFs. And,
Oh,
Stuff.
nice. Yeah.
but yeah, we were supposed to go out and she was wearing stuff like that wasn't Google Doc approved, and I had to. So we had a fight.
Google Doc.
It was in the
approved.
middle of like. It was in the middle of Wendy's, but it's not.
Oh, and now she can't wear.
Yeah,
What was it? Was she tracksuit?
yeah.
She loves that.
It's too much. Like
Too
one of
much
the
juice,
things like
too much
no
juice.
no skin tight, 3 inches above the knee.
Below.
Below the knee, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
No cleavage.
No.
At least 2 bras.
For sure.
No open toed. Know that.
Necks.
Yeah, no neck. You can't. No neck coverage. No ponytails.
What? No.
What else?
Are you a pony?
Yeah, like what? Yes, like the forehead's a big thing for me.
It was a big fight or what?
Yeah.
Did she see your side by the end of it?
I mean, I'm not gonna say like details, but just say like the Google Docs can be enforced.
Yeah.
Or not. So.
Good. Yeah, I like how you stand up for your morals.
Yeah, it's my morals.
It's your morals. So she has. I mean,
Moving on. So what? I got so many notes this week. So you had an event.
Oh, yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
heard about your week
I've
this
got.
week.
Okay, so since last Tuesday, almost a week now, I've gone to the gym every day, and I've got some trainers and stuff.
Quick arm shot or no?
Oh, I haven't even done arms yet.
Oh, what have you been doing? Like treadmill stuff? Okay, that'll do it. I'm not gonna question.
No, you
Your
can't question
regimen.
that. No, mostly just like I think it's called calisthenics,
Oh yeah, so
like
just like at home stuff.
body stuff. No, I use a lot of free weights. And like today, I did 5 minutes on the Stairmaster for the first one. So I started off 5 minutes on the Stairmaster on level 5, and that was hard, and I almost died. And then I got off, and then I did 15 minutes on the bike, and then I got off, and then I did 5 more minutes on the Stairmaster on level 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got off of that
This is like cardio city.
today. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the most cardio I did today. And then I got off, and then I went and I had a kettlebell, and I held it out to the side to like get my core engaged.
Yeah.
And then I did lunges. like
okay.
back and forth, and then I switched arms. Then I got back on the Stairmaster.
Jeez.
For 5 more minutes.
That's crazy.
And it was really hard.
Yeah,
but then
10 minutes of the Stairmaster.
But then at the end of every workout, I sit in the sauna for 15.
I can't do that.
And I sit in the hot seat.
I almost passed out when I went in there.
Dude, I have learned a lot about myself in that sauna. I guess.
I feel like I could do ice baths if I trained myself.
I want to do that too.
Yeah.
But I could get really comfortable. I could get really comfortable in the cold. So the heat is like a big thing for. It's like my frontier. It's like my biggest enemy.
That's your.
And
kryptonite.
That's where I learn a lot about myself.
Yeah,
and
you can't bring your phone in there.
Oh no, I do.
You do? I feel like it's bad for.
I mean, I guess, but I take my headphones off and I just listen to the breathing.
You listen to other breathing.
Yeah, but while I was while I was working out today, I looked up a TikTok like for this workout that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And
do you need to connect to this?
This is so insane. Now, I'll just screenshot it for you. But like, I looked up Stairmaster workouts.
Yeah.
And I looked up Stairmaster weight loss, right? And nothing popped up the first time except for this message.
Oh God, it's like David Goggins. Like,
no, you are more than your weight.
What?
If you or someone you know has questions about body image, food, or exercise, it's important to know that help is out there and you're not alone. If you feel comfortable, you can confide in someone or check out the resources below. Please remember to take care of yourselves and each other. So it's basically
it's like when you look up suicide stuff.
Yeah, no, it's being whenever all I did was looked up Stairmaster weight loss. Like TikTok wants you to like.
They don't want you.
But I had to look it up twice to get the videos to pop up for me.
Oh, it's still up there.
Yeah, no, it's still up there though.
That's weird.
No, it's. I looked at it. I was like, why?
Like, why is that?
I was like, I'm trying to look up something to make myself better, and it's like, why are you telling me I'm more than my weight? I know I'm more than my weight. I know I'm more than my weight.
Now
but that's why I'm changing.
Question.
But I'm changing. Like I'm changing for the better here. Like I'm looking up weight loss things. Like I'm changing for the better, right? Like what? Like 60% of Americans are overweight or obese, me included, and like. Why am I being discouraged whenever I'm trying
it's
to
like
change
making it hard
that?
For you to
like why are you
or maybe they're just trying to make themselves like seem body positive as like a
PR
but thing.
Body positive is human negative though, honestly. Like unless it's like everyone should be in shape or at a healthy weight. Like don't you want people to live better lives? Like I can tell you as a big guy, my life is significantly worse and my experiences are significantly worse than someone that is in shape. Yeah. So that's why I'm trying to change and get into shape.
Well, it's not like they're like people's lives are good because they're in shape. It's just or that yours is bad because of that. But it's like it definitely makes it better or worse. But it's like to your mental health
I'd definitely rather be sad and jacked as fuck than I mean
it's just one aspect
but being
of your life.
Happy and look mood and being happy and sad like that changes all the time. Like you're not just happy. Regardless. Oh, I'm happy being big. Like, okay, but I'm sad too. Like, yes, I can be happy, but I can be sad too. But I would be much more happy with myself if I was.
It's like yourself.
If I was more in shape.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, exactly. So like, but I think that really rubbed me the wrong way, and it honestly pissed me off.
Yeah, that's kind of.
And I worked out harder because I was like, I cannot be a part of this.
I don't know, because I totally get, like, you shouldn't shame somebody for whatever, for weight, but
I mean,
at the same time, it's like, it shouldn't be glorified either. Like,
definitely should not be. I don't
glorification
think
of whatever
should not be glorified. Like, I mean, make clothes for people like me right now. You know,
maybe
but like,
maybe somebody at TikTok is like really likes big white, like they're horny for big white guys. They're like, oh no, like. Oh, please don't
can't lose him. We can't lose
weight.
him. Please. It's like a feeding kink or like whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where they try and get you really big.
Food fetish.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like I was just so like dystopian and weird. Like that's almost like Black Mirror to me. It's like, okay, yeah, like when are people most emotionally manipulative? It's whenever they're out of shape and doing bad, right?
I guess it's like, it's like Big Brother. They want
yeah,
to
no,
keep
it's kind of like, it's like they want to keep us big.
I mean, I guess
and keep us being consumers.
like, I wonder if there's a stat in TikTok or whatever that like they probably know people's weights. I don't know, and they're like, oh, you're more likely to be on TikTok if you're the higher you.
Honestly,
So
I wonder if it's more
keep
watch
people.
time. More watch time if you're bigger.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But I guess like I don't know if people have if it's videos about weight loss or not pushed out or something.
I mean, some of them are, but like, I don't know. I shouldn't be. If anything, I should be encouraged to look up stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not.
I feel like a health section would be good for TikTok.
Yeah. Right. I don't know.
Like
it's so weird to me.
Yeah.
That it's like.
I never.
You don't want better for me, bro?
I feel like I've looked up. I didn't put in weight loss or anything.
Yeah. So you have to put in weight less. Like most of the things, if you look up, it'll be like weight less.
Yeah. Let me try.
Yeah. Look up weight.
What if nothing comes up?
Try it.
So weight what?
Weight. Just type in weight and then L, and then like the first things will be like.
Oh, it just like doesn't even show up anything after that.
That's weird.
Yeah, and it just shows.
Does it give you the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it showed your videos first time.
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe it knows I'm big, and it didn't show me the videos first.
Yeah. So.
So
But I
strange.
feel like I get like weight loss transformations with like prove them right or whatever, and then it's like whatever.
Yeah.
And those pop up a lot.
But I guess the information, I'm looking for like information on like what this specific exercise will help me with or whatever.
Yeah.
They're kind of borrowing it.
Yeah, that's weird.
TikTok conspiracy?
How do we brand this as a conspiracy? Well, we got the Big Brother.
Definitely kind of is.
They want you.
They want you big.
They don't want you. They want you big.
They want you big.
Prove them wrong. That's what you.
Fight TikTok.
You should have me like record motivational quotes over like music for you.
For me.
And you can listen to
Yeah,
it.
I took a picture of my first for my first day today.
Like
not
are you going to do a year later?
Yeah, like something like that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Fresh out the
Fresh
sauna.
out of the, yeah. That's when you feel the best. Like,
Oh, dude, all those
pump.
endorphins, bro.
Yeah, yeah. You looked like you were.
Oh,
high,
I was so out of breath. That's how I walk around that place. I'm probably obnoxious as fuck.
Planet Fitness?
Crunch.
Oh, you got a Crunch.
Yeah, I got a crunch.
Yeah.
Fuck Planet Fitness. What the straw was for me is whenever I went in there and there were a bowl of Smarties at the front. I was like, y'all don't want me to. Y'all don't want me to be a man here.
Planet
like,
Fitness is like people who just like come and go. I don't know. Lifetime, I don't know. We might get it pretty expensive. But how much is Crunch?
I joined for 4 cents, and then it's $17.99 a month.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It was either that or pay $93 up front and then $9.99 a month. I was like,
okay.
How about no?
Yeah.
How about I not give you all a $100 bill?
Right, because they know people are gonna probably like some.
And
people
I'm sure
come
that they
for,
could
like, a
waive
week and
that.
then- yeah,
Like I'm sure
they're just trying to want you to.
I feel like all those memberships are like made up things.
It's like when you try to get a membership or something, and they're like, "Oh, you can pay $300 right now, and it just saves you $100."
Down the road,
But then you just
whenever you don't go there,
committed to a year.
Yeah.
Okay, so Barbenheimer weekend, and
Haven't seen either of them yet.
yeah, so we kind of missed. But I think I know a lot about Oppenheimer, and I did see Barbie. It's a great. I'll give it a 7, solid 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 on Barbie.
Yeah, it's like 7 out of 10 for me is like, I'm not like raving about it, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
That's
you
like
wouldn't see it twice.
probably not.
Yeah,
But it was really funny.
I'm sure the humor was really good.
Yeah, humor is great. Ryan Gosling was
he the best part?
he was my favorite part. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
as a man.
they make fun of like the type of dudes like Ken's like the super insecure guy who like needs Barbie
really?
to like function.
Nice.
That's his whole like character. And then Kate McKinnon. I don't know if you know Kate McKinnon from Saturday Night Live. She was hilarious. She's like Weird Barbie, which is like,
Oh, okay, cool.
like a Barbie that was like owned by a weird girl who like rips the hair out and like colors on the face. Wow. So she's like always in the splits and she's like cartwheeling around. It's like just really weird. Like,
Weird Barbie.
Perfect casting for that. Wait, I guess I don't know.
I'm seeing Oppenheimer tomorrow.
Yeah. So
I'll give a review on that next week.
Yeah. So I was going to say like Barbie is weirdly sad at the end. Like it's not a bad sad. It's a good, like nostalgic sad, I think. Like I almost cried a couple times. Like, it's getting pretty close. And then, so you were saying like, oh, you see Oppenheimer first and then Barbie after is like a lighter notes, but it's kind of like, I feel like both movies, if you can't,
probably very sad.
Yeah. It's not gonna like, I know Oppenheimer kind of leaves you leaving the theater being like, wow, like, just like an empty.
Oh, is that the effect?
It's
like a wow. Oh,
it's like a empty, like you feel empty because that's kind of like how
hollow.
Oppenheimer probably was. But yeah, there was a TikTok and it was like, so this is me before seeing Oppenheimer. And then he comes back in the car and he's like, so still have depression? Or he was like, I have depression. And then he's like, but now I'm on the way to see Barbie. And it's like, still got depression.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And now it's even worse.
I definitely recommend Barbie though if you
yeah,
I could
I'll see it eventually.
I don't know if some people are getting mad. Usually, like, I guess if a super Chad guy watched the movie, he'd probably be like, yeah, no, didn't like. It's kind of like what I compared it to.
Like me.
It's kind of like I compared it, you know, as being a Marvel nerd.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like Barbie is to women as, well, not really. This is gonna sound bad. Bear with me.
Ant-Man reference going on?
No.
Okay.
Barbie is to women as Black Panther is to black people. So bear with me here.
Okay.
No, like I'm saying anyone can enjoy that, but it's definitely like a movie for women.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Like
I get it now. Yeah.
Black Panther was a celebration of like.
But why can't black women play with Barbies?
No, there's black Barbies in there. The president.
I'm mad.
The president of Barbie Land is black. So. But I'm saying, I say that because when I saw Black Panther, there was a guy who was a little, you know, probably not the most open-minded guy that I knew at the time. And I saw Black Panther with him, and he left the theater like kind of being like, oh, like there was only one white guy, and they made him like an idiot.
Oh yeah.
You know, just like
he was pissed about it.
The one movie where you're not represented as like every character and it makes you upset.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like if I or a guy watches Barbie and leaves the movie, he's like, yeah, like I didn't like how they made Ken such a pussy or what, like, you know.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
To where,
I feel that.
You know, it's definitely like.
Well, that guy that you saw that movie with now has 1.1 million followers on Twitter.
Yeah. And I'm going to say why, but you know,
good for
probably
him.
not for the
Give
best
Rude
reasons.
a clap for being so good over there.
Yeah, I think
actually.
there's one golf clap.
Good girl, Roots.
So yeah, I think it's kind of like, I don't know. I enjoyed, obviously Black Panther is one of my favorite, and also Barbie was great too.
What would you take, a universe that had Black Mirror or Black Panther?
Wait, well, like a Black Mirror.
What would you rather live in a universe that had Black Panther or Black Mirror? Like
Black Mirror is always
existing
bad.
as media.
Oh, so no Black Panther.
Yeah, either no Black Panther, no Black Mirror. I know you've had some Black Mirror brings some good thought.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably Black Mirror just because there's more, because we didn't really get much. Black Panther, all we have is the one, or Civil War too, but.
There's 3 movies. Black Panther 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
People like to forget that
But
one.
Black Mirror is not as good as it used to be.
Well, see,
but.
people like to forget Black Panther 2 because the villain, I'm telling you, the villain makes the movie though. Now, he's not a memorable
Well, it's just
villain,
because
though.
like we care about T'Challa
He's
and
not
there's no T'Challa.
Yeah, true.
I mean, it's at least for me.
He's not that memorable of a villain to me. Like they could have came harder.
I think
if there was no T'Challa, they could have came harder with the villain.
I think they would actually. The villain was one of the better parts, in my opinion. I thought he was sick. He flies.
I know, but you know,
I feel
he's not like a Thanos.
Yeah, and he's not a Thanos. I mean, the villain in the.
I feel like Thanos ruined villains for me because
Yeah, it's like you can't.
It's like, okay, you're not Thanos.
I know.
Like you're not.
And they ruined Kang. Like Kang right now is kind of Quantum Mania ruined Kang because
I think that guy's decisions.
He lost the lawsuit.
Yeah.
So there's no more. I forgot his name.
I don't know his name.
You
were raving about him during Creed, though.
I mean, he was in the limelight. Sure. So what else? So you got a new phone this week.
I did get a new phone, and it's the iPhone 14 Pro Max.
Ooh.
So I knew I was toast the second that I walked into Verizon because this guy walks up to me, most confident guy man in the world. He was probably like 55. And shakes my hand. He smells great. I look at his wrist as he shakes my hand, Rolex. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
He made sure to shake that hand.
Oh, God. I sit down and I'm like, he's hitting me with everything to buy. Like, I already know.
You sure you don't want the protection plan?
No, like, he was like, everything went smoothly. Like, I paid like $180 out of pocket for everything. So, which is fire. It made our bill go down, whatever. But he goes through, like, he gets the phone, he gets my phone, then he gets the case, the screen protector, and a charging block for it. And he sets it all in a mountain right there. And cases at the Verizon store are dumb expensive.
They're
Even
bad.
at Walmart,
They suck.
They're dumb expensive, right?
Yeah.
And I told him, I was like, I'm really particular about cases. I was like, I'm fine with a cheap one. Like, I was like, is this the cheapest one that you'll have? And he looks at me and he's like,
you
he's
just
like,
bought
man,
spend this much money on that phone.
He's like, man, it's a $1,200 phone.
Are you sure you don't want a $90 case?
You know what he said? He was like, would you really put 87 gas in a 2023 Corvette?
That is a thing.
That's what he said.
Rolex
That's what he said. And I said, immediately I was just like,
you're not getting
you
through
got
this
it,
guy.
man. I was like, you got it. And it was already out of the box.
You won.
It's like, it was already out of the box. And then like, he really sold me on the case. And I love this case now. Like, actually, he was telling me about how it like buries the phone in there and like,
he got you.
Has this pop socket thing on the back. And
he got you.
He got me. And he had one on. He had one on himself on his phone.
See that?
Yeah, I don't do that. I've already dropped this twice.
Really?
Yeah. But the most magical thing he did though was he popped the screen protector out, plopped it on the phone, then just did this.
With a credit card or something?
No, like with his hand, just went all the way down it,
wow.
and then
all the bubbles went away.
And I was like, this guy.
Damn.
I said, are you the boss around here?
Are you?
And he was like, yep, I actually manage 24 locations. And I was like, bro.
Yeah, you got the manager.
And I was like, is that your car out front too? Like right in front of the door? And he's like, yep. And I was like, yeah. It's like a 2023 like
you got it. So when
Genesis.
You win the $100 million, you know who to hit on.
I'm calling him.
Yeah.
I'm like, how does not selling phones anymore sound?
How did you like to be an
He's
assistant?
like, can you match 14 million a year?
Maybe for like 2 years.
maybe for 6 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, he sold me really hard on that.
Yeah. And then,
dude, good salespeople are awesome to like work, like to get sold on.
He's a master class.
Oh,
for
dude,
sales.
Fuck.
Yeah. If you're already good at sales, like if you make it a master class on how to sell things,
why are you selling
you're
phones?
Gonna sell the class like cake.
Air gel.
Whoa, Root.
Immediate air gel for Root. Yep.
Whoa. So I got it. So from Barbie again, like people. Another thing was people were saying Barbie or Margot Robbie's. Do you see like Margot Robbie's mid was like trending for a little bit, and there's like people. It was like a thing on Twitter, I guess, and it was just an argument saying like, oh yeah, Margot Robbie. I don't know, just popular. If you ask someone who's your celebrity crush, like Margot Robbie is like one of the top.
The common answer.
It's just like popular.
Which is bad.
Thing to say to be, oh yeah, like it's like the guy of TikTok, like, you guys talking about Spider-Verse? And then he's like, yeah, and he's like,
oh,
trash.
He followed me and DM'd me.
Really?
Because I followed him and DM'd him first.
We should get that guy on here.
I know.
He's hilarious.
He's dude, he's so good.
Yeah, I want to talk to him.
But yeah, he's funny as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like being a contrarian, just be like, yeah, Margot Robbie's mid or whatever. And like I saw a tweet and it was like, I don't know if I can find it or not, but it was like a picture of Margot Robbie without makeup. And I think it was actually from the movie because there's a scene in the movie where she has no makeup. And they're like, this is Margot Robbie without makeup. And you're going to tell me this is hot? Like, and then it's like, no, like she's mid. Definitely, it's definitely mid. It's like, just imagine if I like somebody, a real person. I feel like people forget these are people.
Yeah.
And just imagine screenshotting or
Very
taking a
rich people.
picture of a person's face up close.
In a
And then
vulnerable
being
moment.
like, yeah, mid as fuck. For
Mid
real.
for real.
So I have one cursed Reddit post to end off the episode.
Reddit.
So I saw this on Twitter. So it's a screenshot. I don't have the actual post. So the title is, "My boyfriend called me the hard R."
Whoa.
Immediately, I don't know how this can be redeeming.
Is she black?
So me and my boyfriend have been together for almost 3 years. Our relationship has been very healthy up until this comment, and I've always thought that I wouldn't even hesitate to say yes if he asked me to marry him. We have arguments, but they're never anything too serious. Last night, he really blew up at me because I accidentally put a dent in his truck when pulling out of a parking lot, and he ended up calling me the hard R. Parentheses, I'm a black female and he's white.
Ooh.
He has never said anything racist before and has apologized already, but I'm very hurt and I honestly can't stop crying. He told me that school/work is stressing him out and he took it out on me in the moment because the dent in the truck was just the cherry on top of everything shitty that's been happening with him. I know that he is truthfully sorry. He keeps on repeating it and is giving me an excessive amount of affection, but I don't know if this is something that I can get over easily. I love him so much. This really fucking sucks.
Yeah.
That's like, how do you recover from that? You can't. That's like worse. That's like a cheating on the same level. It's like, because that's just like a cheat, the same feeling of getting cheating. Like you're finding out someone isn't really.
I mean, honestly, like, truthfully, he must have been. I mean, does he have new friends? I mean, for 3 years he hasn't had an outbreak, right? Like
Well, that just kind of makes her probably think, oh, he's like a little more not the guy that I thought he was, or
yeah, no, I think it's definitely code red.
yeah.
And
I don't think you can
it's
really recover
either.
from that.
I don't think that you can either. I mean, unless
The hard R,
Fuck.
like in it, like calling you that.
I don't think that
and
you
then
can recover from it. But
that's like worse.
I mean, there has to be a reasoning besides stress, right?
I don't think there's never a reason to call somebody the hard R though. Like,
No, there's not. There's not.
like there's no explanation that could get you out of that.
But like, damn, like, I mean, I'm thinking he has to be either in taking some form of new media or hanging out with someone who
Or
says it
he's
all the
hearing
time,
it,
which is
yeah.
not good. So
because at
maybe
that point that's
check
bad
his-
too. Like your friends go around saying the then word.
whenever your wife is,
Oh man.
like, yeah, it's definitely code red. So
Yeah.
like, either pinpoint the issue and nip it in the bud, or call it off. That's really what it is. I mean, it depends on how much you love him, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't even know what
that's
the
insane.
equivalent. There's no equivalent for us, but
Like you'd think that he'd break before 3 years.
yeah. How is this coming out?
Like, I don't know
3
how he's
years?
been holding that in for 3 years.
This
Like,
work
I
really
think
that
that
stressful?
something is new,
Or maybe
because
it's
that's
just
the only
truck.
explanation.
Maybe it's the truck. It was like if she dented the truck at 6 months, he would have said it.
Yeah, maybe.
It's just the truck.
Maybe he's a truck guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Air jail.
We're joking. All right, guys.
Thank
That's
you for
going to
watching.
conclude episode 53 of the Epic Show. Make sure you guys, like and subscribe. Smash the Discord join button.
Please.
Rate 5 stars if you're on Apple or Spotify or Google. And our new episodes every Tuesday, guys. And we'll see you guys next week.